Do something else. Because everybody ain't got them twerk-worthy bodies.
Oh, wow. I didn't say that.
Too far.
I didn't say that. The thoughts and comments of Boomman are not the thoughts and comments of real industry plug.
One of the biggest obstacles artists face in the music game is access. Getting access to the people that can make it happen, or access to the information and resources you need to get to the next level. That's the key. That's why you need two of the biggest in the game on your side. Introducing J.R. McKee, Boomman. Welcome to the real industry plug. You heard me?
So on the flip side, how do you feel about where females are in the culture and the type of music that they're making?
Yeah, because we just watched Megan Thee Stallion twerk for 20 minutes straight. Not me.
He said that with a serious face like he was disgusted. I got a real question after this though, but go ahead. I want to hear you. I want to hear you.
Which females are you referring? I mean, like you mean just overall?
In hip hop. The Megan Thee Stallions, the Cardi B's, the Cash Dolls, the City Girls.
I love Cash Doll.
Yeah, I'm just speaking in general. The Glorrillas, the Carly Ray. What's it? The Coyle Rays. Like,
I feel like they're making music that can sell. You know what I mean? Like right now, if you're looking at, obviously everybody's making music to make money.
Right.
You know what I mean? And if you're looking at selling, because there's so many female artists that aren't rapping about some of those same topics, but they're just not getting as much exposure as the ones that are talking about these things. So I feel like because that's the music that's popular in the market and the music that's excelling extremely fast, that's kind of what everybody lean towards, even if they don't start that way. Like I've seen like a lot of female artists come into the industry and they like bars freestyling in their car. Right. But then when they get signed and, they start releasing music, the content of their lyrics change, their look change, and everything just transitions into that. You said do what?
Take him for his bag, leave him.
Yeah. But see, that's the problem. Yeah. It's like you just said it. It's like we have to change what the culture considers cool.
It's cool, right?
Because they rap like that, because like you said, they want to sell, but that's the same thing with the murder music.
It is.
They're rapping like that because that's what sells.
But the question I wanted to get
just
to.
Not to interrupt you, but you said, I think, who said artists are the biggest manifestors?
Oh, Sai said that.
Okay. Yeah. That same, when they rap about all of that stuff in their music, they're manifesting those things into their lives as well.
But at the same time, they're influencing the next generation.
Absolutely.
Yeah. You feel me?
Yeah,
and I agree, it's male and females. You know what I'm saying? Like, our culture is influencing the next generation, you know what I'm saying, of us. You feel me? Yeah. And so, I get it. That's what we know. But that's why we just got to continue to use platforms like this to continue to educate, what I'm saying? Because I think it helps, you know what I'm saying? Where we have more Kendricks and more J. Cole's and more people that's speaking on a conscious level. I'm not saying it's a place for the other stuff too, more Drakes, you know what I'm saying? But I got a question though.
Yeah.
That is just off topic. Can females have fun without twerking?
Absolutely.
You know what? Yes. Yes, because I got a wife.
It's like the only way a female can show that they're having a good time is by twerking their ass. It's like, I'm twerked out. Like, for real. I'm twerked out.
My wife,
I mean, that speaks a lot to who you're following.
No, well, I'm in the music
industry. Obviously, having fun that are not twerking.
No, it's not.
I don't have a problem with twerking. Let me throw that.
I don't have a problem with it, but it's like, is that the only way that?
Yeah, I don't have.
My thing is that the only way we can show we're having a good time?
What other dance you want them to do?
I don't know.
You got to come over and slide in your section.
They got to do something else. It's like, can that translate to something else? I'm just asking.
But even before twerking, was it the Tootsie Roll?
You know what I'm saying?
Tootsie Roll just as nasty.
Listen, I'm not saying don't twerk
the
ever.
69 boys in Splat Pack. And
Come on.
I'm not saying, listen, I'm not saying don't twerk ever, but what I'm saying is the first thing,
Is there another move?
One hand up, then they got to twerk. It's like,
there
we having a
another
good
move?
time. Look at me twerk. Like I just had a ratchet pool party at my spot, and I'm just looking, they twerking in front of my baby face.
To that.
I'm like,
But
I wouldn't invite.
You had a ratchet pool party.
No, it wasn't my pool party.
Oh,
it was,
you said you was there.
I was there, and I was at the pool with the kids, and
kids.
and it was just twerk fest. It was just like.
But let me let you answer the question from a female perspective.
I get it's a culture.
I mean, I don't twerk for fun. You know what I mean? But I don't see anything wrong with it.
She said, I'm queen twerk. I'm queen twerk. So that's the only way you can show you having a good time.
That's my best friend, by the way.
Yeah.
She's like, don't come for us.
So what's the what do y'all do besides twerking? That sounds like a crazy question.
Travel.
But when they travel, they got to twerk on the boat. They got to twerk on the plane.
On the boat.
No,
oh my God.
What's wrong? I feel like twerking is a part of the culture. Like when you go all the way back to like the African culture.
Here we go.
When
and
you
I
go
agree.
all the way back to the African culture.
But can we do something else? Because everybody ain't got them twerk-worthy bodies.
Oh, wow. I didn't say that.
Too far.
I didn't say that. The thoughts
I don't want to see you twerk your back.
And comments of Boomman are not the thoughts and comments of real industry plugs.
Hey, some men ain't no shirt bodies.
Let me explain this to you, right, about, criticizing women's body.
Okay, give me right.
Do not do that.
I got you.
You know
Respect.
what I mean?
Respect.
Because it's like you have all of these different
body types.
Yes. Well, you have all these different things that society try to create. And so women are already under a lot of scrutiny.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? You got a bad body, you're getting scrutinized for it. You get your body done, you're getting scrutinized for it. So it's like, what do you want women to do? You know what I mean?
No, I don't have a problem with their choice. I don't have a choice. I don't have a problem with
queens. Tell her how beautiful she is.
For sure. Let me correct myself. I don't have a problem. Hold on. I don't have a problem with
just say it was a joke.
I'm going to correct myself. Because sometimes you're misunderstood. How a woman has her body, I don't care. If you want to get surgery, whatever makes you happy, see, you know how I am. Whatever makes you happy, I'm for that. If you want to get your body done, if you don't want to get your body done, you're beautiful how you are, how you choose to be. That's your right. That's your prerogative. I'm cool with that. What I have a problem is come on, man. Like, it's to me, it's obsessive. It's obsessive with the twerking. It's like,
but see, you complain about twerking, and then they gonna fuck around and come up with something worse. They gonna be like, man, can't y'all just twerk?
It's obsessive.
That's what's gonna happen.
I'd rather go to a twerk fest than a shooters fest.
Yeah.
No, I agree with you on that.
So,
I agree with you on that.
Let me say this. Let me back up to this male dominant industry thing now that you asked about female artists. Because I feel like the industry also makes it seem like there can only be one female. When you
Why you say that?
Because as females release music or are being launched, they're always being compared to another female. You'll see people trying to put them against each other. You know what I'm saying? And 9 times out of 10,
who's when you say people?
Just the general industry?
You talking about media?
I'm just saying the culture, consumer, media as well. The media is a part of the entertainment industry.
I get that, but I'm trying to get an understanding of what you're saying when you say put them against each other.
Like for example,
you're gonna compare everybody to the top female.
I can explain.
Lil' Kim, Nicki Minaj.
Cardi B, Nicki Minaj.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? You had Nicki, she had her run 10 years.
But do you think that's self-inflicted?
No, I don't. Culture.
I think that the culture does that because they don't do that with male artists. It could be as many male artists ever.
No, she's right.
So many of them.
I just
when
like
it comes
I said
to
it.
women,
Like I said,
when it comes to women,
say the line.
I just think it's
say the line. Say your line.
No, I feel like the culture is built off controversy. I just feel like it's built off controversy.
I mean, that's absolutely true. But I'm just saying.
I don't think it's a biased thing. I don't think we're trying to put each other against each other. I think the way we are programmed is like, oh, I'm doper than her. She ain't me, or he ain't me, or I got more money than him, or he whack, or he lame, or I'm finna fuck your bitch, or it's just controversial. You feel where I'm coming from? And I just
I
think
feel where you're coming from, but I still think that it's a thing that the industry and the culture does for female rappers.
Cut that out, guys.
I'm not going to disagree with you on that because but I'm just trying to get an understanding because I don't know if if they have an internal problem,
who has an internal problem?
Like when you speaking on let's say for example, Cardi and Nicki, where Nicki feel like I'm Queen B. You feel where I'm coming from? I'm the queen of the rap and I got it in a chokehold and I'm not going to allow you to come in versus being inviting oh, she's a dope artist. I would love to work with her. You feel me?
Nicki has worked with artists. You never know.
I'm talking about female artists.
Nicki works with female artists.
What other female artists she don't work with?
She worked with Meg Thee Stallion. She worked with Bia. Right. She worked with
right. And she worked with she worked with a lot of female artists. Yeah, I agree with you. So my thing is,
Shalon, give us your top 3 female artists.
I love Nicki. First of all, Nicki is number 1.
Mm-hmm.
Meg Thee Stallion. I love her. I love her delivery. Who is the third one that I really love so much right now? Because those are the 2 that I really be beating in my car 24/7. Especially Nicki. I listen to all her old stuff. I wouldn't say, I'm going to just say that I have a top 2. Okay. And then I love everybody. I love a lot of the other ones. I love Coily Ray. I love Cardi too, but one of my top 3 artists, I wouldn't say that she's one of my top faves. But she did have her album was amazing.
Right.
The Cardi B album.
Yes, that album that she had was amazing. And I have to admit that I was riding to that over and over and over and over.
Right.
But Meg and Nicki have songs, I was listening to that Cardi album when it was released and I was listening to it over and over and over, but I haven't gone back to listen to anything in a while.
Let me ask you this.
Meg Thee Stallion and Nicki, I go back and they got records that I just go back and just listen to over and over and over, especially Nicki.
So who you think is the top up and coming female artist that's going to be next at the top?
Mulatto. Well, Lotto, of course. I love Lakia. She hard. She hard.
The comments want to know about Doja Cat. They want to know how you feel about Doja Cat.
Doja Cat is a beast. She like a Drake. Listen, Doja Cat is like...
So she like a who?
A Drake.
Exactly. Tell him. Don't tell me, tell him.
You mean she not like a Rod Wave?
Oh, Rod Wave. Rod Wave is dope, by the way.
No, he put Rod Wave over Drake.
I said right now, he makes better music than Drake.
No,
I'm talking about who make better music right now.
You said top 3.
Right now, Rod Wave makes better music than Drake. That's right now in this moment.
I forgot about Doja Cat too. Doja Cat she has Nicki potential or beyond.
Oh, wow.
She's hard.
All right, we gotta wrap, man. Shalon, want to thank you so much for coming on. Make sure y'all tell them where they can follow you at.
Oh, you can follow me on Instagram at @BeMyCheckmate. Also, can go to my website BeMyCheckmate.com.
It's BE Checkmate.
Yeah,
just so y'all know.
BEMY Checkmate, Be My Checkmate.
Yeah.
BeMyCheckmate.com. That's also where you can go and purchase my book and make sure you go watch my short film on YouTube, Ballin' on a Budget.
For sure. Shalon, thank you for coming in. It's another episode of Real Industry Plugs.
Definitely.
Listen, subscribe to the YouTube. Go ahead and download it on Apple Podcasts. Download it on Spotify. Spread the word. Make sure this is a #1 show in the industry, man. Shout out to Boomman. Shout out to Shalon. Shout out to Reek, Kevin, and Ravin in the background. You already know how we're going to see y'all at Indie Fest.
Shout out to Tierra.
Yeah. Shout out to the family. Shout out to Keith back there. Yo, man, another episode of Real Industry Plugs. We love y'all. We'll see y'all next week.